Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we finally have ourselves the official reveal of the Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 4 and the Ninjago Legacy 2026 January sets. Kind of a mouthful, but there is a lot to go over here. All of the pictures for all of the January sets, minus the old town, which will be coming later, have been officially revealed, so this video will very much be a first impressions kind of video, where I just talk about my initial thoughts based on the initial images. Later on, in a separate video, we will break down prices, piece counts, whether or not these sets are good value, and I guess just my finalized thoughts surrounding all of these sets. So starting with this one, let's just start here. Again, first impressions, this is set number 71850, Lloyd versus Earth Monster Spinner. Pretty much all of these we've seen in leaks before. This one is no different, and I do like how the Dragons Rising Season 3 spinners are coming back. I can appreciate that. Of course, they are in different colors too. I also appreciate how this time around the spinners are for the villains. Kind of a nice little twist there, and obviously we have the Earth Monster battling Lloyd. Not the full Dragon Lloyd, but it is what it is. The Earth Monster does look pretty good too, I must say. Moving on though to the other spinner, we have the Nia versus Mutation Monster spinner. Same thing as the Earth Monster spinner, just a spinner for the villain, a spinner that we've seen before in a different color. We've also seen the Mutation Monster before, and that Nia design I do like quite a bit, despite it not being, you know, the full Dragon Nia. She still looks pretty good with the azure, the dark red, the gunmetal gray, the usual Nia color scheme. Moving on to the actual Dragons Rising Season 4, like, proper sets. The first one here, we are not going in order, but the first one is set number 71857, Ninja Vehicle Battle at the Treehouse. Lots of stuff going on here. More so a ninja vehicle pack. The helicopter and the motorcycle for Zane and Kai respectively. The treehouse is very non-existent, not my favorite treehouse build that I've ever seen. It looks rather weak. Minifigures look great though. Zane, Kai, Euphrasia, Full J Dragon Form, Loyalist, and Acid Monster. Now, we did hear a little spoiler surrounding the Loyalist, or at least one of them. I will save that for a different video, but apparently there is some plot info out there, so stay tuned. We will cover that. Next up here, set number 71859, the Dragon of Life. This is the big one of the Dragons Rising Season 4 wave, and first impressions I pretty much already gave a while ago because this set had leaked a while ago. I'm not the biggest fan of this dragon. I think it's very bare bones. I get what they were going for here, you know, the forest kind of jungle dragon. I get it. The wings are kind of a disaster though. I don't like the technic complexity of the wings. Of course, they do have a function, but it looks kind of ugly. I do like aspects of the dragon, but it's not my favorite thing ever. Minifigures here though, we have Dragon Form Lloyd, Cole, Zane, minus the Dragon Form, Aaron, Sora, Loyalist Leader, Acid Monster, and Earth Monster. Good selection of minifigures, and again, a set that I will probably have to get just for the figures. Not super happy about that, but still, overall, Dragon of Life, it's whatever. It's whatever. Probably not going to be displaying this dragon or anything like that, but I do plan on getting this set. Next, set number 71856, Jay's Transforming Car. I get it, but I don't really like it. It's kind of like a big, bulky, transforming car, but it's not the prettiest thing to look at. I get what the transformation gimmick is supposed to be. You flip the front of the car over, and suddenly it's transformed. Amazing. Yeah, not my favorite build, not my favorite J vehicle, honestly not even close. Minifigures are good though. Nia, Jay, Kai Dragon Form, Earth Monster, and Loyalist Leader. Again, might need to get this just for the figures, not getting it for the build. Definitely not. The build is rather ugly in my opinion. Then we have this one, set number 71855, Ninja Dragon Ryu's Battle. Lots of crazy stuff going on here. Elephant in the room. Ryu is big, he's very slender, very long, and he has a jaw, which I did not see from the leaked images. Now, I don't think they should have used the same Ryu head mold, because it kind of looks like he has two jaws, but he's supposed to be holding the sword in his mouth, but I can't unsee the other jaw. Not the biggest fan of that personally. The Ryu build, though, looks decent. I like his golden armor. I like the gold saw blade thing that he has coming off of his tail. Not sure how practical that's supposed to be, but it sure is funny. Minifigures, we got Aaron, Nia, Dragon Form, Loyalist, and Mutation Monster. Yeah, so a lot of folks were worried about the Mutation Monster not being in a lot of sets. He's in quite a few, a lot of the cheaper ones too, so he will be very, very easy to acquire, very easy to get your hands on there. Overall, new Ryu design, it's just okay. Might honestly be my favorite Ryu build, funny enough though, that we've seen from Dragons Rising so far. Next up here, just a little one, set number 71851. We have here Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack, 85 pieces, just a small, inoffensive little Kai mech. It looks small, it looks cute, it looks whatever. I'll probably pick it up. You get Kai, Sora, and the Earth Monster. However, Kai is not the full Kai, which is kinda whatever in my opinion. Of course, some of these cheaper sets kind of skimp when it comes to including the whole figure, but overall, I mean, it's just whatever. It's a small Kai mech. It's gonna sell well, I imagine. I will probably grab it. Next up here, the final Season 4 set, but not the final set that we will talk about in this video, is set number 71854, Cole's Mission Mech. This is supposed to be Cole's Golem form, and I get it. I'm not necessarily super pleased with how it looks per se. Kind of want to do some modifications to it when I do eventually get this set, because I will get this set. I'm a big Cole fan. It's Cole's Golem form. However, I don't like all of the bells and whistles that it has on it. It feels a little bit like it's got too much going on, especially with all of the mechanical detailing. It's supposed to be an organic elemental thing, and maybe there's a story reason for all of that. I'm just not the biggest fan of how it looks just all in all. We do have, though, Cole, Dragon Form Zane, and the Acid Monster in this set. Nice selection of minifigures as well. Maybe they could have thrown in one more, but overall, not a bad set, all things considered. I will be getting it. I just feel like it could have been maybe just a little bit better. Now, that's going to pretty much do it for all of the Dragons Rising Season 4 sets, but in terms of the Ninjago Legacy line for 2026, we do have a couple of new images. Well, first of all, we have this one. Not a new image, but I can finally talk about it in video form. This is Cole's car. Nice, neat little poly bag, but we've already seen that. Let's talk about the Ninja Anniversary display, which just looks beautiful. I really like how this one looks, guys. So obviously this is supposed to be pretty much a glorified minifigure pack. There's a lot going on here. We get all of the ZX Ninja Legacy remakes, Kai, Jay, Cole, Zane, Lloyd. We get the new Samurai X Nia, which looks amazing, might I add. The new Legacy Master Wu, and Jay's birth mother, whether she be named Liber or Benton or Leo, whatever you want to call her there. She is officially known in this set as the Master of Lightning, so do with that what you will. Overall, fantastic. Day one purchase automatically from me. You basically get every single Legacy ZX Ninja in this set. Like I said, glorified minifigure pack. The build looks cool too. Little monastery gates, love that. Overall though, fantastic. Love seeing all the ZX Ninja. Jay still looks horrible. I think that's by far my least favorite one. The new Zane looks good though, and he actually has a new face. If you look closely, that is not the Ninjago movie face. We now have an updated human Zane face for 2026. Amazing. Love it. But overall, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for all of my initial first impressions on the Dragons Rising Season 4 and Legacy 2026 January sets. Like I said, still missing the Old Town. That reveal will happen at a later date. Not sure when, not today though. But overall, again, those were my first impressions. I will be doing another follow-up video diving deeper into these sets once they get added on Lego.com. Until then, leave all of your thoughts in the comments. What exactly are your first impressions on all of these new sets? Which ones are you planning on grabbing? And hopefully you stay tuned to hear more of my in-depth thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this one, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.